Today we want to analyze an incident that became a global trend and, beyond the jokes, reveals the true state of humanoid robotics advancement. We're referring to the Russian robot's fall during its official unveiling, a moment that flooded social media, news outlets, and tech forums. What appeared to be just a stumble became an opportunity to understand how far we've come and how much further we have to go. In Moscow, a small team of engineers decided to showcase what they considered the country's first functional humanoid robot. The company, consisting of just 14 people without backing from major corporations, presented a machine standing about 2 meters tall and weighing over 200 pounds. This robot was designed to walk, maintain balance, operate for hours without assistance, and even display facial expression. It was also meant to communicate contextually without requiring an internet connection. The atmosphere at the event was full of anticipation, with lights, audience, cameras, and a stage set up designed to convey confidence. The robot moved forward with steady steps, raised an arm to wave, and then suddenly began to lose its balance. A moment later it collapsed face first, and the metallic crash against the floor was captured by everyone in attendance. Immediately, several people rushed onto the stage to lift the robot's rigid body while trying to conceal the scene with a curtain. Within minutes, the clip spread across all social media, spawning jokes, memes, sarcastic comments, and headlines pointing to the incident as evidence of technological backwardness. Many compared the scene to progress already shown by American and Chinese companies, whose robots demonstrate jumps, spins, and coordinated tasks in promotional videos. The hashtag related to the accident quickly became a global trend. However, behind the virality, there was an interesting reaction from the team itself. Instead of hiding what happened or making excuses, they explained that these kinds of stumbles are part of developing any bipedal system. They admitted they didn't anticipate such widespread attention, but insisted that a fall doesn't represent the final state of the project. They even later published a video showing the robot recovering with a bandage symbolically placed on its face. For robotics engineers, dynamic balance is one of the toughest challenges. Walking requires constant body adjustments, environment interpretation, adapting to changes in lighting, friction or weight, and coordinating sensors and motors with extreme precision. Any calibration error, unexpected movement, or imprecise calculation can cause exactly what we witnessed on stage. The leading companies in this field have experienced countless failures before achieving smooth demonstrations, though most happen away from public view. What makes this case unique is that the error occurred during the first major presentation of a project meant to show that the country could compete in the global race for humanoid robots, and that race has accelerated due to massive investments in developing robotic workers that can operate in human environments like factories, warehouses, medical centers, and customer service areas. The idea is that humanoid robots can use existing tools, navigate hallways, handle objects, and communicate naturally. That's why major companies and governments are investing millions to advance in this field. The Russian team's effort was part of this landscape, aiming to show that even small groups could make significant progress without big tech resources. The reaction on social media and in the press revealed a broader phenomenon. The public has grown accustomed to seeing highly edited videos where robots move flawlessly, creating unrealistic expectations where any small error is interpreted as a sign of incompetence. This is compounded by geopolitical narratives that turn a simple stumble into a judgment about a country's technological standing, even though all labs worldwide experience similar mishaps away from cameras. There are deeper questions surrounding this new wave of humanoid robots. If these systems integrate into workplaces, tensions will emerge regarding safety, working conditions, and the replacement of human jobs. Debates will also arise about their potential applications in surveillance and military contexts. These questions aren't derived from this specific demonstration, but are part of the broader conversation about the future of these devices. In the long run, this episode will likely be just another anecdote in the lengthy process of teaching machines to balance, climb stairs, lift objects, and interact with us. The question this incident raises isn't whether robots will fall again, but whether this will continue happening, or if what matters is which teams can turn each fall into progress towards more stable, reliable systems. And clearly this moment sparked discussion, even becoming an almost comical anecdote. But as technology advances toward machines that can assist us in daily tasks, the Russian robot's fall reminds us how challenging it is to build an artificial body that moves like ours. Perhaps when we see future humanoids walking without stumbling, we'll remember that those first awkward attempts were the beginning of something much greater. So anyway, tell me what you think about this little anecdote.